Hi there, everybody. It's time for another dungeon crawl. This time around, we're using a wonderful system known as Into the Odd. This is a very, very simple, simplistic system of stripped down, kind of OSR style. Yeah, I have the DCC screen out, but it's so pretty.
It is so
pretty. You know, you can't not.
I'm a fan.
Anyway, we're doing 6 people in this one because Into the Odd is a high lethality system. And we're going to make characters right now, which literally takes 5 minutes. So here's what you guys are going to do. Grab 3d6, roll them in order, going strength, dexterity, will.
Got a 5. That's a good start.
5.
Oh boy.
Strength, dexterity,
Alright,
that's
that's
a 1.
10.
Add them all together.
And will.
Add them all together?
Yeah.
So
So
1,
roll
a 3, and a 2.
3d6, add them together.
And an 11.
Oh,
For each
add
stat.
them together.
For each stat.
This
Just
is
like-
why the only characters are terrible. Is like I completely misunderstood.
And this goes under
He
max?
said roll them
No,
in
you
order.
want, yeah,
How'd
the
you get
max,
a 1
max
strength?
go strength, will, or strength, dexterity, will going down.
Okay.
So you got 11. Would you? Is that your next roll?
Yeah.
And then you roll for HP?
Yep.
Terrible.
Yep.
4.
And
HP
then
is just
roll for
one.
will.
HP is
One
just one
d6.
dice.
Okay. So 6.
Oh.
No, don't do that.
Okay.
Alright, what do I get?
Oh boy.
Wait, no, hold on,
10,
Peter.
7,
Wait.
10.
Just slow down.
Oh, Peter, you're going too fast.
We're gonna take one step at a time.
So excited.
Don't you see how easy this is, people? Slightly below
Don't
average.
make me feel bad if I screw up.
Also,
Okay.
so
right.
actually substantially below.
Everybody got their 3 scores?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, you can swap any 2 of them.
I'm gonna keep them in order because that's what fate has decreed.
Okay. You can swap any 2 of them if you wish.
Where do
Strength,
we write it?
right on the max.
Oh, okay. I stood on
Strength is basically your health. It's what's going to keep you alive. So if you're looking to be a little bit more hardy of a character, put more stuff into strength. Will has you dealing with Arcanum, which are basically magic items, and lets you manipulate them in different ways. It can also save you from mind control, stuff like that. Dexterity lets you dodge traps and do other things that are dexterous.
For to have this then.
Does that make sense?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
This.
So consider that. Once that's done, everybody needs to roll a d6. That is your hit points. Don't add anything to it. Just roll a d6.
Wow, that is terrible.
I rolled
This
a
is like
5.
first edition D&D.
Yes.
1, 1, 1.
3.
Man,
That's a 5.
What'd you get,
I
Dan?
feel like I'm playing War Machine over here.
What'd you roll?
Oh,
Dan?
man.
Brand
I got 2.
confusion. Now we're
I was going to
pay them
say,
a
it's you and
royalty.
me at the bottom of the barrel, but I just
Yeah.
rolled a 5 on my HP,
Yeah.
so...
I'm actually looking around the table and
Oh.
everybody's pretty much below
Yeah.
average. Except for Philip. Philip's doing
Cool.
alright.
Well, William's doing.
Will has a
that's
14.
Oh,
14!
Wow.
14.
Jeez.
Will is
Got
killing
11,
it.
8, and 12.
That's like as good
5,
as...
11,
Nope,
10.
that's not
Little
as
less
good
than
as my
average.
6 is bad.
10.5 is average,
Oh.
so...
Okay, so so now the next thing you're going to do is take a look at these starter package sheets. You're going to use that table, compare your HP total to your highest ability score.
Does anyone else have their highest stat 11 and 4 health?
If 2 characters have to take the same starting package, the second character, you guys can pick who that is, takes the package to the left.
Okay.
Nice.
I have 11
Yeah.
strength and 5 health. Does
I
anybody
love it.
Okay.
I have 11 strength and 5 health.
No,
Okay.
man.
So
So.
you guys will have to figure that out.
So I
Oh,
have,
man.
So take a look at the package
But that's
here.
not my highest. My
So I have
highest is
3 and
14.
Yeah, you
11.
go off your highest.
So
Oh,
3 is your
okay.
highest score? No, 3 HP. Okay.
So is there anyone else with 3 and 11?
Sweet stuff to make
Yeah.
up for it. So I got a 14 and a 5.
Okay.
Okay.
I get a
14 and a
hawk.
5. So
Oh,
yeah, you
shit.
gotta look at the table there and
Arcana.
see what you
Okay.
get.
Wait, so it's your highest of these and then health. Is
So you
that-
just put that
That's
under
right.
weapons and gear?
Yep. Add it under weapons and gear.
Okay.
Write it down in your sheet how
Pistol brace. Does that mean 2?
Can you put it right here?
you want. No,
Yeah.
a pistol brace is like a what is it?
Are there only
Probably
2 copies?
here.
Oh.
Yeah, there are only 2 copies.
5 and 12.
Doesn't
I have
say
a 5
anything
and
about
12
a pistol
actually,
brace
so-
here.
It's like a brace of conies.
I don't know.
No, a pistol brace is a
Oh,
it's
but
a melee
should.
weapon, but I can't remember exactly what it looks like. It's like Renaissance period. Do you know what that is, James?
What's it called?
A
pistol.
pistol
A
brace?
pistol brace.
Like
yeah.
the actual thing that your pistol sits in without the pistol?
That might be what it is. Literally, that's all you
Let's
get.
Yeah.
look it up. I don't know. It does D8 and damage.
'Cause I
which
looked
is
it up
as
and it
much
only-
as a claymore.
Yeah,
so.
I looked it up and it's only modern.
So
like this.
I
Is no one else? No one else is 12 and 5, right?
If you got higher stats,
So you got a pistol, you got grease, hand drill, and a drum.
No one else is 12 and 5, right?
No.
Okay. Just want to make double, triple,
D10.
quadruple.
When Dan is done, I would be done.
Do I need to roll strength for my mutt?
No, the mutt should be on the sheet there.
It says D10. Strength D10.
It does?
Yeah.
No, that's its damage.
No, it says D6 bite.
Can I see it really quick, Peter?
Sure.
I just have
You
acid.
might be right. I think you're right.
I have no idea.
You got acid.
Pistol brace.
I've got acid, guys.
All
I
right.
hit people with
I'm your hookup,
Do you need some
the
medicine
butt
for
of
that?
a pistol. That is all I
and I'm
have.
slightly magnetic.
Oh, we got slightly magnetic.
High five.
Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah,
I'm excited.
That'll come in handy.
Yeah, roll a d10 to see what its strength is, Peter.
All right, come on, strong
Ooh.
dog, strong. Dog is strong at 7. Stronger than me.
You got a dog?
Yeah, I got
Wait,
a
so
mutt
this-
with a telepathic link.
Whoa.
Whoa.
I have steel wire. Exciting. I don't know what I will do with it.
Should I switch my dex
What's-
and my
what's an
will
arcana?
since I'm magnetic?
That is
Grappling-
basically a magic
Oh
item.
man,
I'll
I get
explain
all the
those in a
stuff
sec.
that I always want to purchase in
The hell
games
is
but
a
never have
pistol
enough
brace?
money for.
So did anybody get an
grappling
Arcanum during character creation?
Yes.
You two
Yes.
did.
An
Okay.
Arcana?
Nice.
Should I switch my will and my dex since I'm magnetic? It seems like
So-
it would be a thing to do.
But then that'll change your
How do you
thing.
know? How do you know? If
No.
you're
No,
it's
it
your
won't. Your
highest,
highest
doesn't
score.
matter.
So
Oh, it
doesn't
doesn't matter. Okay, I
How
see.
will you
Yeah.
know if you're magnetic?
But so
Oh, if I'm magnetic, there's that.
it doesn't
Ah,
really
so
matter
it
on
doesn't-
that account. Dex will let you dodge traps and dodge other things easier. Will let you defend against mental assaults.
Oh, okay, I'll just leave him. I do have a harpoon gun.
Yeah.
Which is really exciting.
But you're only slightly magnetic.
Slightly.
What's the damage on the harpoon gun?
D8,
Okay, sweet.
and I have a baton.
It's the same
and
as my musket.
Acid.
Is a pistol brace a melee
I'm
weapon?
excited about this hawk.
Yes. That's what you said at first.
Yeah,
Oh.
I believe it is. Is it not on the equipment sheet there?
Oh, where's the equipment sheet?
So is acid just like I have like a little bottle of acid?
Here we are.
That's correct. Yeah.
Okay. Sweet.
Yeah,
Burns through
acid.
most materials.
Is acid.
D6 damage, burns through most materials.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
That useful.
what?
Oh.
Field weapon. What
That's
is a
interesting.
field weapon? D8 damage, musket, pistol brace, sword and dagger, halberd, etc.
Field weapons are things that you shoot from like a distance. Wait, maybe
Two
a pistol,
hands. It's
pistol
gotta
brace
be a
must be a
pair.
hand cannon.
Oh.
That's probably what it is.
I'll bet it's a
Oh,
hand
yeah, it is
cannon.
under field weapon.
Yeah, I'll bet it's
well,
a hand
hold on,
cannon.
hold on. Field weapons are 2 hands. Pistol brace, sword and dagger, halberd, and a musket are all under there. So that doesn't mean ranged.
Yeah.
It just means it is a weapon that requires 2 hands and does D8 damage. Whereas a
Okay.
hand weapon requires 1 hand, does D6. A noble weapon is 1 hand, does D8. And a heavy gun is a 2-handed weapon that deals D10.
Those are
So
basically
it's like a
there-
pistol and you brace it.
the 4 different
Yeah.
classes. Of
Are there
weapons.
any distinctions between ranged and melee weapons in this game?
Just what you'd expect. Like ranged weapons can hit things at a distance. Melee weapons can hit things close up.
Okay. And just like know what your thing is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really, okay. So this game is super simple. There's not a lot of rules. So it's really just dependent on what the fiction tells you.
Okay, so their categories
it's
don't
too-
really necessarily.
harpoon
They're
gun?
just like their categories.
The categories only really matter up to the heavy
I'm
gun
looking through it.
category,
I can
which
see it.
What's the
basically
harpoon
designates
gun?
its hand, move,
D8,
and fire with the same action.
Gotcha.
It's 2
Okay.
hands. Because
Okay.
it's,
So
it's a
a
field
musket
weapon.
That's what
is
I
a
figured.
field
I just
weapon
wanted to
then?
make sure.
I
So
know.
it
Oh,
requires
the
two
heavy
hands?
gun is cannot move and fire.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's that first thing before 2 hands?
10 shillings.
Yeah,
Oh, okay, so that doesn't
it's
matter.
the money.
Oh,
That
I need to read
cost.
up on character stuff.
Oh.
No, you got your equipment right.
Is there a
Peter's
mallet
got
on that list? Is
character
that a
thing.
weapon or just?
Peter,
No,
pass
you're-
it over.
What?
You're good.
A
That's just
mallet.
a description of
Mallet.
what things
Oh.
are.
Everything
That
works
acid
as
in
you
my
expect it.
inventory.
That
Like, you know what
looks
a
like
hand
a
drill
tool.
is, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, slightly magnetic should go on this then.
Okay.
Not my weapon.
Because I don't see it on the
Let's
tool list
see.
either.
My name.
Skills, advancements, and oddities.
What are you looking for?
Peter, is that
Mallet.
another pencil?
It's just
What's
literally
that?
a mallet.
Is there another pencil?
There's no
or
special
a pen?
rules.
No, this is a
Oh,
fountain
okay.
mallet.
Okay.
You need our pencil?
Yeah, I need a pencil.
Give me a second.
We have a rice full of pencils.
A rice full of pencils.
That's what I said. We
That
have
is
we
a
have
classic use of the rice.
I liked it a lot. I thought it was exciting.
Philip, I feel like
Oh,
you and I
it's
should
Will
switch
needs it.
spots
Because of.
because you're taller.
Oh, yeah, I can if you
Does that
want.
make
And,
sense?
and your hat increases the opacity of your head.
Okay.
Switching things up, people.
Everybody's got their characters figured out. We've shuffled scores and positions at the table. Into the Odd takes place in this kind of post-apocalyptic fantasy world. It's after all the nations of the earth have come and gone. The land has been blasted away and regrown many times. And currently, right now, we're in a state of utter confusion. There are basically small settlements that dot the landscape, and people have reverted to this kind of Renaissance
Is there
style.
fire going on out there?
No, it's just the wind.
No,
I think
wind
you're
doesn't
cooking
beat
next door and their fire alarm has gone.
I meant
The wind in your part of Ballard is very interesting. The wind in my part of Ballard doesn't beep.
People have reverted
It's,
to this kind of Renaissance style of technology. And in addition to that, with all the upheavals and cataclysmic events that have happened to this land, there have risen to the forefront these objects known as Arcanum. Arcanum are basically wondrous magical items that range in class depending on their abilities to affect things. So there could be an Arcanum that's as simple as shooting a heat ray, and there could be an Arcanum that can literally control the weather within a 120-foot radius or something along those lines.
Shooting a heat ray is not a simple thing.
Sure.
Have you tried controlling the weather, my friend?
There are no wizards really in Into the Odd. It's just a matter of how much Arcanum you have, and the more magical items you have, the more scary you are, and also the bigger
The
target
more
that's
of a
on your head.
wizard you are.
Yeah, exactly.
One might say.
So some of you
Gotta
guys
kick
have been
your
fortunate
mom.
enough to get Arcanum with your character rolls that you're have with you. So anybody who got an Arcanum needs to roll a d20 and let me know what you got.
11.
15.
10.
Okay, 11 for Sterling. Flesh Tome of Babel.
Oh yes, I love this one.
You can
Okay.
speak in a strange sounding language. Every living thing is able to understand and reply in the same tongue if they wish. 15 for Dan. Heat Ray. D8 damage, ignoring armor.
Excellent.
And 10 for James. Sun-blessed bands.
I'm
Glow and hum lightly. You have armor 2 until you attack or remove the bands.
I'm sorry you got such a simple Arcanum.
I'm excited.
It's too bad.
I got my musket and I got my heat ray.
You just gotta put the heat ray inside of the
So-
musket.
Yo, that's too
Is it
advanced.
actually
We
a
can't do that.
tome made of flesh, or am I physically the tome? Have I written
What do
it?
you want it to be?
It's carved into my body.
It's carved into your body? Okay,
Yep.
cool.
You are the tome.
It's quite odd, yeah. So yeah, that's
The
been
downside
carved.
is someone can't just steal it from me. They're gonna kill me and then carve it off of me.
Yeah, they just peel it off and
Yeah.
That's maybe how you got it. Like you stole the skin off the last guy and grafted it onto yourself.
Excuse me, I will have you know I copied those designs down.
Oh, okay.
Dude.
I mean, after he was dead, of course, but
The limitless possibilities of the number of people that you have like 80 different layers of skin grafted onto your body from the 80 previous holders of that tome.
In order to preserve the efficacy of your magic, as well as in case you're attacked, you have to lotion every day.
Oh yeah,
yes,
it's important. Who here
rubs the lotion.
Who here loves dogs? Just kind of
As
out there.
players?
Like in characters?
Like,
or?
like
as people, you like.
dogs are great.
All right,
Yeah.
What's your favorite breed of dog?
A bulldog, an English bulldog.
English
Oh my
bulldog
gosh,
is the dog I
most
have.
retarded of dogs.
But the most retardedly cute.
True.
So is it a new
Genetically
English
ruined.
bulldog?
Genetically
How far in the future are we?
All right, so that
Adorable.
means
So
I
far,
have
that is the past.
I have a telepathic link with my dog Jangles, who is an English bulldog.
Nice.
Aw.
Jingles is my friend.
Okay, Jangles. Oh,
right.
Jangles, I can't kill you, can
Oh yeah, I've got
All
a
right.
hawk. I should give him a name.
If you kill Jingles, I'm gonna be upset.
So we've got all
not
of
the
our
first time
equipment and
I've
stuff laid out. Everybody's
Wanna
got
see my
names for their
flesh
character?
tome?
Oh, we're supposed to pick a name.
What if I had said
Yeah,
something
yeah.
really
Okay.
obscure, like
Oh
I
yeah, the
like my favorite-
Finland retriever.
no like it's like my favorite dog is like a Pomeranian, like something really like
Pomeranians.
adorable and like not
Small
adorable
and helpless.
something like well groomed like a show dog.
Yeah.
Be like a poodle, Peter. Like what if I made you
Purse
walk around?
poodle, a cute
No,
little
English bulldog makes sense because I'm playing as Golgrim. He is a short stature, very scruffy, wears a long coat and a really tall hat.
Cool.
What type of hat?
How do I spell that?
It's I
Stovepipe?
can draw a picture. It's kind of like
Is it a witch's hat?
a witch's hat, but it's got like buckles on it.
So traditionally, what
It's,
Into the
Is it a
Odd,
pilgrim's hat?
traditionally
it's
what
kind of-
Into the
it's,
Odd is
uh,
used for is dungeon crawls, and there's no exception here. You folks are heading out to retrieve something, but we'll get to the details of that quest in a minute. basically just realize that you're all treasure hunters or ne'er-do-wells looking to make a quick buck.
Treasure.
Oh no, it's an inquisitor. That's it. It's that type of hat.
Ah.
Wait, what is it?
He's wearing an inquisitor hat.
Oh yeah,
Warhammer
yeah,
Fantasy.
yeah.
Oh.
You want to see that hat?
It's a cool hat.
Yeah, it's a cool hat. So not pointed at the top, but it is tall. He's wearing a long coat.
Once everybody's ready to go, let me know.
We're figuring out our like personality and stuff.
Yeah.
Names,
Yeah,
stuff
I
like
got it,
that.
I got
Yeah.
it, I got it.
Should we be saying these out loud right now, or?
Don't spend too
Okay,
long
okay.
on it.
I got it.
It's not really,
Yeah.
you know,
It's fun, but
death is imminent and
Alright.
always looming.
Cool. I got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
We all start at
Alright.
1. Level
So-
1.
Yeah, level 1. So the way that the end of the odd works is when you get into combat with things, which is unadvised, but it can happen. It will happen from time to time. You'll basically say you're attacking something, and you'll flat out roll damage. The amount of damage you roll is then subtracted from the enemy's HP, and any leftover damage is taken away from their strength score. Anytime any creature in the game, including you guys, takes a hit to their strength score after all their HP is gone, you have to roll a strength saving throw. That basically just means that you roll a d20 and you try to roll equal to or under the number of your current ability score. So, for example, Will's got strength 14. You need to roll 14 or under to succeed on that save.
I have Dex 14.
Oh, okay. Sure. Strength 11.
Yeah.
Okay. You need to roll an 11 or under to succeed on that save.
Mhm.
If you fail that save when you take the damage to your strength, you take critical damage, and you're basically out of the fight until somebody can come along and patch you up. Oftentimes, character death happens in Into the Odd because there's a TPK. Because as long as one person's left alive in the party to get everybody else up, you're perfectly fine. However, there are some monsters that just outright kill you if you fail that strength save. So you gotta be careful.
Swallowed whole again.
Yeah, exactly.
Classic.
By the way,
Best
that works the same for monsters
Not
too. They're gonna roll critical
again.
damage and all that fun stuff. Armor subtracts from the damage you take. So if you have armor 2, for example, James, you'll take 2 away from all the damage you take from enemies.
So basically, this thing that says until I attack or remove the bands.
Right.
So that means that if I don't get first attack, depending on how initiative works, I have this armor until I actually attack the first time.
That's correct, yes.
Huh.
It'll come back too. It's recharging.
Oh, gotcha.
So like in every combat it'll recharge.
Gotcha.
Not just a one-shot thing.
So do people typically have no armor at all?
Yes. Typically it's the highest armor ever gets is 3. All right.
Exciting.
So, you guys are on the outskirts. There is a gigantic city in this world known as Bastion, which basically houses all manner of different objects. Basically, everything's there. The city's not even ruled by one specific group. There's a whole bunch of little groups all vying for power and control of it. But you guys are on the outskirts, in the far lands now, hunting down a rogue arcanum. You have been hired by a man by the name of Horace from the Academics Association in Bastion. He is looking for a mask known as the Mori Mask, which is said to be able to allow those who wear it to transverse the lands of the dead. Now, Horace learned a long time ago that this mask belonged to a king of an ancient kingdom known as Zephyron. Yeah. Zephyron apparently, in a single night, made his entire kingdom disappear when he was under attack from various sources. Basically, his vassals revolted and stormed his castle and attacked him. And in response, he used some great powerful arcanum to revert his castle and teleport it somewhere else entirely. Horace anticipates that he has determined the location of the castle, or at least determined the location of a portal that has opened to let you guys reach the castle.
Sounds delightful.
The object will be to get through the remnants of Zephyron's once dead castle and find the Mori Mask to return to the surface with it. If you do so, Horace says he'll pay you handsomely, though you could always just kill him and keep it for yourself. But that's up to you. Horace has insisted that he come with you on the expedition. He is he is an elderly man in his early 60s. In his early 60s with white hair and a fine mustache.
A mustache
He-
question.
You cast another actor who looks just like me for my role? Oh my gosh.
Oh crap! Are we all tall with mustaches?
Are you?
Yes.
Are you?
Tall, thin, and weathered with a left eye scar, tall, thin, wispy mustache and goatee.
Are you a 1, 2, or 3? Are we talking full frontal?
I'm a 2.
Okay.
He also carries 2 dueling
Category
pistols, although he doesn't know how to use them very well. Horus's knowledge of the Arcanum and the various kingdoms that Zephyron ruled over is unparalleled, though. So if you keep him alive, he may be able to shed some insight upon the more crazy things you guys encounter in the castle. You do, however, have a choice to make before heading off into the unknown, and that is whether or not you want to visit the Seer. The Seer is a curious man who lives in a mud and straw hut somewhere on the outskirts of the far lands. So the Seer is a very old creature. You're not sure if he's a man. He resembles a man, except for the fact that he's got 6 of each limb.
Okay.
All limbs?
Yeah,
Wait,
all
hey,
limbs.
hey.
Wow.
I'm gonna call him.
Oh my gosh. This is
Dr.
just like
Octagon.
Friday's
Wait,
Wait,
Game
are we
Over.
talking six legs or 6 left legs?
6 left legs,
Okay.
6 right legs, 6 right arms, 6 left arms.
Does he have any room for the rest of his person?
6
So they're not all the same
penises?
length. They're tiny
Yes.
little things that kind of hang
course.
off sometimes. Some of them are fully grown.
Oh.
Some of them are
My God.
operating.
He's like
Wow,
that gross
that-
guy from like the funny horror movie where he's got the one little hand and like.
Oh yeah,
What?
from Scary Movie 2.
Yes.
Oh man, that must be make finding clothes terrible.
He mostly just wears a white robe that he cuts big holes out of.
Okay.
He also has a wide-brimmed hat with a conical top.
Oh, good. At least I don't have a conical top. Thank goodness. Good lord.
At least you don't have 5 extra limbs of everything.
How many noses?
He's got
That's
one
not-
nose.
That's not a limb.
I'm just wondering.
I am
So-
very curious about this every limb issue, though. I definitely asked the seer about that.
So the seer is very knowledgeable about the future, and he can use his powers to see far into the future and see what can befall you. However, that's not always a good thing, because sometimes you might foresee your own death, and that can be quite unsettling. So it's somewhat of a risk. If you go to visit the seer, you may gain some valuable knowledge about your expedition, but at the same time, you may find yourself seeing your own death, and that's not always a great thing. So before you head out on your expedition, are you going to go visit him or not?
I want to visit the
Of
seer.
course.
Yes.
Yeah, why
I
not?
think we got to.
Always.
Goldgrim does not
Seer.
fear death. Death comes for all.
Everybody needs to roll a will save for me then. Roll a d20, roll equal to or under the number.
I
succeed?
fail.
Yeah, to
Oh,
succeed.
failed.
Oh damn it!
I got a 1.
I failed.
Yay!
I failed.
I have failed.
I've also
Did
failed.
everybody fail except for...
Yeah, I think so.
Oh boy.
Didn't
And
go
his
well.
will is the lowest of the
I
party.
have the lowest will.
But your name.
It was meant to be.
Will always succeeds on his will
It was
saves.
meant to be.
That's why we call
Uh,
him Will.
I'm not afraid of the man with all the arms.
Your party is doomed
Which of
to
us die?
TPK.
I have to save all of you.
Everyone
So
dies at the end. Man, what a spoiler!
So goes.
What a spoiler! This guy's a spoil sport.
I cannot wait for the new Tom Cruise. Not Tom Cruise.
Okay,
the
so
good guy,
I have my
Tom
monsters
Hanks
on
movie.
cards back here for easy reference. Everybody who failed is going to draw one of these cards and then hand it back to me.
Oh, we must fight the creature on our own in our
Okay.
dreams.
When you encounter this monster in the dungeon, your attacks will be impaired against it until you can pass a will save. Impaired attacks always roll a d4 in damage.
Oh, alright. That's not
Compared
too
to enhanced attacks, which always roll a d12.
bad.
But do we see the creature?
No, you don't see what it is. Well, I'll describe it, but I'm not going to give you the actual card. So, James, go ahead and pick one of these, but don't look at it.
I think this one. You should write my name on it so you know.
Yeah, that's a good one. About your cons-
I don't see any monsters.
No, Will, you get
I'm
something else.
I'm too busy
At
playing.
least you succeeded, you know.
I'm too playing with the dog. Jangles.
Yeah, Jangles is just
For
right
you.
there having a great time.
When the monster is chosen, it wishes to mate with you.
Aw.
Do I get to at least take it out on a date first?
That is up to you.
That's 3.
That one? Okay.
See if we have any common interests.
It depends on how good of a
I mean,
gentleman
I don't
you are.
know. You're both in like a dungeon,
Even
so you
or
both
odd?
probably have interest in dungeons.
What kind of kinky shit we got going
Stakes
on?
in the world of
Into the
Bastion
even.
can be
I
fatal.
mean,
I
that'd
would
be an
wary.
interesting adventure. Like you're out dungeoning, and you think it's just a normal dungeon, but it turns out you're in some monster sex dungeon. Like you wouldn't know until the very last bit, right? You'd be like you'd find chains.
Did you say it could
weird
be fatal?
torture devices? Torture devices.
Yeah.
I think you.
Oh, it could be the same monster.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Oh,
Exactly.
okay. I thought it was a different one for
The
that.
entire party cannot damage.
I think
the
these
first
torture
monster
devices
we
that you think
find.
of are not as
You're
menacing
all
looking
drawn.
Well,
The
in the
devil
actual
going on.
BDSM community.
Alien.
Dragon
I mean, it's
BDS
monsters,
shit is gonna
so
be
it's like
intense.
so it's
Wrong
like
to
this
say.
is like torture equipment for like a dragon or a demon.
And the safe word is a 22-syllable German word that you can never remember.
Unless you're an ancient dragon.
Your safe word is more, please.
The most confusing of safe words.
I always enjoy Zach's safe word. It's dollar menu.
Oh gosh.
Damn.
Listen.
You must admit, it is rare that you would accidentally say dollar menu.
That's
during
yeah,
the throes
absolutely true.
Yeah, that's the
orgasmic
point, right?
pleasure.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't
I'm
know.
feeling right now.
You don't know Zach.
Dollar menu.
Could.
This is true. His relationship
No,
with
I'm
his
sorry.
female
I just
is
wanted.
most unusual.
I just wanted a hamburger at that point. I just really, really wanted
A McGangbang.
a McCain.
Do we ever put the R-rated
It's
designation
my mother-
on
piece
videos?
of cooking.
My mother would be proud.
Sorry, I brought up this dungeon business.
We should have a thing to get better viewers. Have an NC-17 one. And cause viewers to go, oh my gosh, I gotta watch this.
I'll put it in the title card. It'll be
Piers
warning,
Monsters
incredibly
fan
graphic.
fiction coming to
It's so graphic,
Amazon near
guys.
you.
Man,
All right.
What?
first session.
Warning! Episode contains safe word.
So the seer sits there in his little mud hut with you guys all surrounded, packed in tightly. Horace is mumbling about how he doesn't trust such terrible magics. The seer picks up an obsidian opaque orb in the center of his wooden table and slowly lifts it, humming strange pitches unknown to your ears. He peers within, and all of you immediately look to the sky as a vision crosses across your eyelids.